Hello. I'm self-conscious making this video while I'm at work, at least an hour before my shift. So I want to share stuff over how you can, why having a low AHT is important, based from what our OM told us here. So the reason why AHT is important, because the biggest factor and the biggest reason why um, a customer is satisfied with the service with a low AHT is because the faster that we solve an issue, the happier that they are, because not everyone has all the time in the world to spend. Americans and mostly a lot of people are busy people, so their time is really precious. So you have to be quick when it comes to processing the tools, getting the requests and everything. But don't you worry if you're new in the BPO industry and your AHT is too high. Don't worry. Um, the more practice that you get, the lower that it will take. So don't focus on lowering the AHT, but always though on lowering the AHT, focus on resolution first. But the more times that you encounter the same problem, the quicker that it will get. So I remember my our OM. She told us that it's compared to how you're in a fast food restaurant and you order something, but if it took like 1 hour to serve a meal, the customer will be angry. And the OM also told us that the biggest factor of getting a promoter is resolving the issues quickly, um, and also valuing their time. But some customers though, they really want to talk and everything, so um, it's also important to how they put it. Mm, yes. You have to profile the customers, make small talk, building rapport, trying to get to know them. The reason why I have like a lot during my first month in our company, in our account, the reason why I have like 17 promoters on my first month is because I approach each call as an opportunity to get to know my customers. And by doing that, I always make an effort to build rapport and talk to them, make them feel valued and heard. And even if it took me like a long time to build a resolution, they can't really take a grudge on me. And the way that I greet the customers, I give a lot of energy, or at least I speak in a way that will cheer you up. Because imagine if you greet the customer and you were like, "Hi, thank you for calling AT&T. My name is Tommy, to whom I have a pleasure of speaking with." When you do that, the customer will be like, "Oh, this person doesn't want to do their job. Um, I don't think she really wants to help me." But if you greet them happily, when you say, "Hi, thank you for calling AT&T. My name is Tommy, to whom I have a pleasure of speaking with," and there's like a huge difference. It's the energy that you give, because happy and positive energy is infectious, but negative energy is also infectious as well. This is my tips. So basically, to tackle everything that I covered. Sorry, it's really awkward. People are here. AHT is important. It's definitely important. The faster that you solve the issue, the happier the customer is. Because time is really precious. Who wants to stay on the phone for such a long time? And also, aside from the AHT, I also pointed out that the more exposure that you get, the easier that it is. So, for example, if you're down to yourself, that during the training you just can't absorb the information, especially during our account here in mobility sales and services, it's really difficult. There's like a lot of tools, a lot of products, a lot of things that you have to learn. But during production, after the initial rot, for me it even like took me 3 weeks or even 4 weeks, just to get to know the process. So um, so yeah, the tip also, As I noted, since time is very important, always put yourself in the customer's shoes, because how would you feel if someone um, is excited to talk to you and deal with you, and then another person that disregards how you feel? So you're in the customer service industry. It's to serve people. It's to satisfy them. If you don't really care about your customers, they will feel it. But yeah, so also the last point that I pointed out is that energy is infectious. So basically, since energy is infectious, always make an effort to give everything. I know we are tired. The more calls that we have, that's what will the more calls that we have, the less energy that we'll have. But always remember the time that you started and why you wanted it. So each and every day, I always make an effort to give the best in what I do. I don't care if the calls are variable or not. I still give my all. So yeah, that's it. Just minor tips because I'm so bored. I wanna share my knowledge before I forget about it. And on the next call, on the next video, I'm just going to recap everything that I learned regarding how to make a sale in MSS based on what my TM told me. Because I can't really look at the techniques that she gave online at all, and it's an action plan that we have, and I want to share it because my memory is bad, and I think it's helpful too, because it pains my heart that some of the people that I've talked to that's in VX, I actually failed the nesting period or the production. So yeah, that's it. Sorry, it's so awkward. So yeah.